Hi everyone, Curt Weeden for NFC, your nonprofit fundraising channel. Here are a couple of questions for any nonprofit board member, volunteer, or employee. Is your organization totally or perhaps too heavily relying on grants and contributions to pay for your programs and activities? Did you know that some nonprofits get less than 10% of their funding from charitable gifts? Well, if your nonprofit wants to be less reliant on individual, foundation, corporation, or even government contributions, then this NFC moneymaker is definitely for you. Take a look at page 1 of an IRS tax form well known to most every nonprofit in the U.S. It's the 990 form that organizations use to file their annual tax return. Check out the summary of revenue streams on page 1. And as you can see, contributions and grants aren't the only source of financial support for nonprofits. Another way organizations can fund their operations is through program service revenue. And few people know as much about program service revenue than our NFC co-host, Tanya Smith-Evans. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Curt.
Now, you've worked with a lot of nonprofits over the years, Tanya. Is it fair to say that this is a moneymaker that gets bypassed by far too many organizations?
Right, Curt. It's actually an area that a lot of nonprofits tend to overlook. You can run your nonprofit 100% on gifts and donations, but thinking about the products and services that you offer, a lot of times organizations could actually charge a fee for those same things that they're already doing, as long as those things fall within your nonprofit mission. If you put up the list that we have, you can see that there are options for nonprofits to charge a lot of products and services that they're doing, again, as long as it falls in their nonprofit mission.
Any program service or product revenue ideas that stick out as memorable examples to you?
Oh, yes, there's one that I absolutely love. In Seattle, the Woodland Park Zoo used to spend a lot of money to have the waste from their animals who lived at the zoo disposed of in a hazardous waste disposal. But what they came up with was a way to turn that waste into a compost. And so now they actually have a business where they save the expense that they had to haul it away before and make a profit. They sell it online, they sell it in their gift shop, and they call the product Zoodoo.
Sudo. Well, that's talk about a creative idea. What's your advice to other nonprofits as to how to come up with new or additional program service revenue options?
In my experience, Curt, the best way is really what I call a set aside. Set aside some uninterrupted time where the senior management of the nonprofit, as well as board members, can get together uninterrupted and think through what are the things that the nonprofit has, what are the things that it knows, and what are the things that it already does. And those three categories can really serve as a foundation for a product or service that you might charge a fee for to an outside audience.
So, looking for ways to diversify funding for your nonprofit? Well, take it from an expert. Tanya recommends board members and senior executives spend a little uninterrupted time to inventory what an organization has, what it knows, and what it does. That exercise may point you in the direction of new and potentially lucrative program service options. Hey, want more NFC 5-minute nonprofit moneymaker ideas? Well, hit the subscribe icon and get quick, informative fundraising tips from the Nonprofit Fundraising channel. This is Curt Weeden saying thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you again soon.